Hi everyone, this will be the last question that we're going to do before you're back in school on Monday, okay? So I'm going to do a kind of split it between today's class and tomorrow's class. So it's a simple enough question, but it's a moving on from what we've done already, okay? It's a bit more difficult. So the question is, given the plan and the elevation of a square base pyramid, it's here in yellow, and the trace of the plane VTH, very simple to put it in, draw the projections of the solid after it has been cut by the oblique plane, okay? So the very first thing we have to do anyway, okay, is set this up. Okay, so now in my question, T is going to be the starting point. So I can write that on my sheet or on my book here. T is equal to the starting point. And for that, guys, you come down 180 and you come in 150. Okay, so get all of that drawn now with T as your starting point. So that's fairly easily drawn, okay? Very simple measurements. Okay, so as I said, it's slightly more difficult now than the last few questions that we did, but it's still simple enough. Just a small bit more work. We're only going to do a small bit today, and I'll make another video for tomorrow's class, and we'll take it up from here then next week, okay? So now we got to see this cut surface, okay? So as it's a square base pyramid, each side, if you can imagine 4 going up to 0, which is the top of my apex of my pyramid, 1 going to 0, 2 going to 0, 3 going to 0. They're all, as they're going up, they're also falling in, okay? So that means when this line cuts through it up here, it's going to touch 4 to 0, 1 to 0, 2 to 0, 3 to 0 at different heights, okay? So that means that the cut surface, the one that we can colour in after, is going to be in a regular shape. So what we need to do is we need to get an edge view of the oblique plane, which is our XY line. So how do we do that? First thing we do anyway, guys, our HT line, we're going to extend that out. Okay. And from T now, I want you to measure out 30 millimeters. And I'm going to get you to put in a line at 45 degrees. You know, you can put that in pretty heavy, okay? And that now is going to be called our X1, Y1 line, okay? So what I did, my HT line, I extended it out so it's at 45 degrees, okay? I measured out 30 millimeters from T. I put in a line perpendicular to that, which is 45 degrees in the other direction, and I call that point my X1, Y1 line. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my pyramid up here now on this X1, Y1 line. Okay, so how do I do that? I take 1, 2, 3, 4, each one of them up to my X1, Y1 line. And as it's a square base pyramid, guys, each one of them is going to be on the ground. So I've got 0.3, I've got 0.1, and now I've got 2 and 4 there together, okay? But they also contain 0.0, which is our apex, up 80. So extend this on. Measure up 80 mil. I'm going to draw in my pyramid again. But this time, guys, I'm going to draw it really lightly. Okay? So 1, I'll call it 0 on top. This is going to be a light line. Okay? So I have my pyramid now, 1 to 0, 2, 4 to 0, 3 to 0, okay? That's all that I want you to get done today. And I'll continue on this video tomorrow, and as I said, we will continue it from here the next Monday. Okay, thank you.